What's up, guys? Specstar here today with the top 7 coaches of LD/League Dependency. For those who don't know, League Dependency is one of the premier leagues in Draft League, and if you ask me, probably the greatest draft league of all time, no bias. And I thought it would be fun to create a list of the 7 greatest LD coaches. And this is not reserved just to active coaches, but it does favor active coaches. And yeah, this list has been compiled by Specstar, Sablo, and Specs King. Specstar, which is me, and Specs King, we worked together to rank all the coaches. And we basically had like a 50-50 system where we both kind of had equal power in deciding the coaches' rankings. And Sablo helped us get the history and the logos and all that fun stuff. So that's how that split worked. First up here, I got the introduction, everyone's favorite part. And I am ranking these, or we are ranking these coaches based on success, history, and chat presence with a bias favoring recency. So what have you done for me lately? There is a strong element of personal judgment by me and Specs King. Of course, this list would be different when made by different people. A lot of it's just our opinion. Credit to my boy Sablo L for helping, as I've mentioned. And we have collectively, me and Specs King, decided to omit the Cancer Hive trolls because they have bullied many innocent child. And I want to say shout out to It's Turbo, may he rest in peace, for inspiring this list. He's had similar top 7 leagues, or top 7 lists, and it's actually in homage to that I was inspired to make this top 7 for LD. And comment down below your top 7 LDers. First off, we're going to start off with the 7th greatest LD coach, who is going to be Specstar, the coach of the Jason Bourne Metagross Ultimatum. Notable accomplishments include sweeping in a playoff games with mono-attacking Facade Electros. He has 4 people who still hate him because he 6-0'd them. He is LD's most proficient wheelchair expert. He has farmed more championships than King L5. He is LD's most consistent uploader. And he memed Jeremy before Jeremy was a meme. Next up here, we've got Money Guy 9559 coming in at number 6. He is currently on his 5th season. He has 1 championship. He was voted least likely to say anything. He has been nicknamed Silent but Deadly. He wheelchairs Sky for sport and is the number 1 at wheelchairing Sky in the planet. He's the highest wins to messages sent ratio in the league and the league's history. And he boasts a 13-12 lifetime record versus Hiker Toad. Next up, we got number 5. Coming up in number 5 is King Deimos. And Deimos is currently on his 7th season. He is one of LD's finest admins, in my opinion. He has had the fastest time in LD history from Division 1 to out of the league to back in Division 1. He was voted most likely to be awkward but still loved. He is a pioneer of personifying a meme, which is a big market in this day and age. And he voted way back in the day to name LD the International Pokemon Tournament League. His vote was unfortunately a losing vote, and LD was the winner for the name. Next up here, I've got number 4, Phil Nilsson. Some of his accomplishments include he's now on his 3rd season. He was once a finalist last season. He has the highest messages sent to seasons played ratio in the league when we're talking about Discord. He was Jake M before Jake M was cool. He went for 40,000 in DPL. He is Specstar's favorite LD coach aside from Specstar. He put on the map on Pokemon Discord. and he is Vesuvius's favorite political opponent in the LD Discord. Next up, we got top 3 territory. Coming up at number 3 is John W. He's been around so long, no one remembers how many seasons he's been in. He has lost 4 championships in a row, which, you can look at that glass half full or glass half empty. He's won 2 championships. Not long ago, in fact, he recently ended Sky's career. Looking forward to his top 5 Sky body bags. The W in his name stands for Whedon. His name is John Whedon. He is the Mark Zuckerberg to Joel's Winklevoss twins, and he was voted most likely to hit on a woman at a funeral. Next up, we've got our number 2 LD coach of all time, and no one personifies number 2 more than Chile. Chile has participated in 4 LD seasons. He quit Division 3 with a losing record. He joined his opponent to the last day, then bailed on the game to play Pokemon Go. He caught some good Beldums though. I hear even shiny ones. He's the official jester of the league. He was banned on Bulbagarden for calling a 8-year-old child a fucktard, and he designed the LD logo. Next up, before we get to our number 1 coach, I want to talk about some honorable mentions. Some coaches who have been a great presence in LD, but not quite top 7, in my opinion. Maybe in other people's opinion, you could very well see these guys on there. Our first honorable mention is going to be Sablo, who you guys know as he has helped with the video. He's a league all-star, and he is always the first to jump on bad memes. Next up, we've got Regulator. He's an admin, but if you ask me, it should have been Deimos. Next up, we've got Random, who is top 3 in league history, but is a bottom 3 chat presence. And Mysterious Player, who made the worst trade in LD history, giving up his Megalopony and his Zeraora for a Mega Scizor. Fun fact, he then proceeded to give away his Suicune for just about nothing. So he is that. And he is the first in LD history to relegate out of Division 3. The first one to have such an unsuccessful season in Division 3 that he was booted out of the league. No one has since done that, but we'll see what happens this season. And lastly, we've got our number 1, in my opinion, the greatest coach in the history of League Dependency, none other than Hiker Toad. Notable accomplishments: he has been in LD for 11 seasons, even though the league has only been around for 9 seasons. He leads LD in championships. He is the Draft League community's most memeable player. He actually came up with the name LD. He's been known to draft the same 20 Pokemons in different configurations in all of his drafts in every league. According to Hiker, he has 39 career championships in Draft League. Also according to Hiker, he has 7 6-0 wins over Jake. And he was the understudy to play Romeo in his school play. And that is our list of the top 7 LD coaches. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And again, I'd really love to hear you guys' lists or whatever you feel about this list in the comments section. That is going to be it for this video. I want to thank you guys for watching. Rest in peace, Turbo. Have yourselves a good night.